So you play jazz bass here, P bass.
Yeah. 61 jazz. It's a beautiful
61
fucking bass.
jazz. What about the jazz bass? Is it the thin neck at the top? What do you like about that, Flea? Is it the sound?
Yeah, I think maybe it's the thinness of it, the warmth. I think maybe it's just this one
Okay.
that made me really love them.
Okay.
You know, I've been playing pretty much modern basses. I never really thought
So
about
you
it.
play a modulus or
I had a
something like that?
modulus or various other basses. They're like basses that people that I got. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like it, and
That people just
I
make
never
for you,
thought
whatever.
about it that
Yeah.
much. And then I'd played an old Fender. I guess it was in the 90s or right around 2000 or something. And I thought, God, it really matters. Like I started feeling this old Fender and I was like, because I always thought like electric rock musicians' obsession with equipment. I'm like, give me a break, man. It's all in the fingers and the heart. Give me any piece of shit. I don't care. That's how I always felt. And I was kind of, one of my arrogant, things. You know what I mean? It doesn't matter. And then I started feeling this bass and I was like, God, it hasn't been a tree in a long time.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's really worked into being a bass.
It has not been a tree in a very long time.
Yeah, and it survived being this thing.
Yeah.
And then I kind of wanted one, and I remember it was like in the very beginning of Twitter.
Okay.
And so, I don't know, that's not that long. Maybe it's after 2000. What's around then, right?
Yeah, something like that. Early 2000s.
Yeah, something like that. And I was like, I want a bass. And some guy wrote me, I've got one for you. Guy met me in a Tower Records parking lot and gave me that bass.
Oh my God.
Or I traded him a modulus for it.
Okay.
Yeah.
You got the better end of that. Flea.
Yeah, I hope that he feels good that I have gotten so much, I've recorded every record on it since I got it. I don't play it that much in big stadiums with the Chili Peppers because it's the old pickups and stuff. It can be too. I'll be like, and it'll just. But yeah, it's a beautiful bass, and so yeah, it's the one that I got, and I love it. It's a 61 jazz bass.
Do you like to practice every day?
I try to, yeah. I mean, I'm so into the trumpet right now that it's been taking up my practice time.
Okay.
Normally I warm up, I do like major scales in groups of 3 up and down my neck. Then I do them in groups of 4.
Yep.
Then groups of 5. Then groups of 6. I do that. Then I do like a thumping thing to kind of keep that alive. Then I do kind of some punk rock, like that. So I warm up all the little muscles. Mm-hmm. Lately I've been doing, speaking of Jimmy Garrison, I've been doing like a punk rock. Could do that. Like I just kind of
Punk rock Jimmy Garrison?
Well, no, I've just been doing the changes to giant steps.
Okay. Flea, I've never thought of Giant Steps as a punk tune like
I've been
that.
wanting to do a punk version of it lately.
Cool.
That's why. I thought of it before when I went to make my record. I didn't do it. I forgot to try it. But it's in my head that I think, because I always think of the really fast jazz tunes, and that being blisteringly fast, that it's similar. It makes me think of, like when I think of like Charlie Parker, I think of a punk rock beat. So yeah, so that's kind of warm up. And I do it with minor scales, the same thing, 3, 4, 5. Then I do it with like Hungarian minor. Just always doing it. Routines, you know what I mean? I'm a kind of a ritualistic guy. Yep.
Okay, a tune like "Give It Away," Flea, was that just something that you just just started jamming on?
So it was
It's
a jam.
Yeah.
It was a jam. It's a jam. I was just playing some funk jams, and then it got like we took the jam, and then I can't remember. Then John came up with that change, you know, that fast thing. I don't know what chord he plays. That one came real quick. I remember that song. That was one of those songs. Give it away. It was like we started jamming, and 5 minutes later we had a song.
When Anthony's coming up with lyrics,
Yeah.
is he sitting there thinking? Does he sit there with a notebook or does he have? Oh, I think I have a line for this. Or what's his process?
You know, you'd have to ask him. It's always different. I think with him, like he will for most all of the songs, the music comes first. Once in a while, like I think he had the words Under the Bridge, and him and John sat down. And a few other songs, he had words first.
Yeah.
And I think often he has words, but he's waiting to hear a piece of music that they make sense to.
Yeah.
Very rarely, but it has happened where he'll have like a melody and words, and then the music gets put to it.
Yeah.
But usually, we'll just play something like that, and then it'll trigger something in his brain, and he'll go home and write words, figure something out that he likes, and then come in and do it, and it's always good. I mean, he's great.
Flea, what's the hardest Chili Peppers song to play?
God, hardest.
Is there something that you're like, I really need to warm up to play this?
Well, there's one song, I don't have a pick right now, but I very rarely use a pick.
Yep.
Like when I'm jamming at home, I never use a pick. So the ones that I use a pick for, like there's this one on Parallel Universe, and I don't have a pick, so I can't do it. But it's digga 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 digga. So I'm like, oh, Parallel's in the set tonight, so I'll go for a half hour. I go digga 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 digga. You know what I mean? Just because I never play it. I never play with a pick. And there are a few that for effect I used to pick. You know what I mean? To have like a certain kind of sound. But the early ones are kind of the hardest. For like there's like Get Up and Jump. I really need to warm up to fucking play it. But it's like, it's like that the whole time, and it's faster and a little bit more ferocious than that. You know, that part, or Black Eyed Blonde. That early shit where it's like mixing the punk rock feeling with these funk rhythms. Those are like physically taxing, and also it's a groove. You really have to get in there, with the guys a lot.
Yeah.
To really get in there. And we rarely play that shit anymore.
If you guys haven't played in a while, how long does it take to kind of get where you feel like, okay, we're really have it together? A few rehearsals, what?
Yeah, I don't know. It depends. Depends where everyone's at, what everyone's doing. Has everyone been playing a lot lately? You know what I mean? Like right now, I mean, I really don't know. It's a good question. But I'd say we usually want a good week of rehearsal, you know what I mean, to kind of grease the skids and just be with each other a little bit, Like lately, we've been writing, but we haven't played together in a room since we finished our tour like a year ago. Yeah, and I think also because we were on tour for 2 years and we just needed a break, and I went and made my own record and shit. But it's always different. It's always different.